You know, I really, truly just don't know how long it's going to take for people to wake up and understand that you have been lied to on an unprecedented scale, on an unprecedented level, by those you have been trained and manipulated to trust all of your life. I don't care if it's social, political, economic, or religious. On every single front, you have been lied to. You know what? I'm thinking about calling the ministry the Straightway Truth Whistleblower. The Straightway Truth Whistleblower. Because we blow the whistle on social. We blow the whistle on political. We blow the whistle on religious. And we blow the whistle on the economic condition which is sick in this country. Many people are not willing to do. You know, I just have been thinking about it. How in the world or how long is it going to be? I mean, after you done deceived people and lied to them for so long, now the lie has become the truth. And now when people tell the truth, they'll become an enemy. And anytime now somebody stands for morality, you know, the things that are morally right. Of course, in a spiritually bankrupt society and a bankrupt physically country, as well as all the rest of the countries in the world, how in the world can you get people to even start to think what we call a normal mindset? I mean, after all, most people just assume that if they don't know, then they're not accountable. Now, that's just not intelligent in itself, especially when people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Listen, people out here are exercising absolute power over you. And because you will not, because you choose personalities, because you will not do the research for yourself. Hey, I'm telling you, do y'all feel it in the air? Can you feel it in the air? I mean, there's a very uneasiness and there's a very somber spirit and sound that is spreading all across this country. A very uneasiness. It's like a restlessness there. It's like, you know, it's so thick that you can take a pen and you can keep on pressing that bubble and bubble, and then pretty soon it's going to pop. Then we got all kind of chaos that's getting ready to bust loose here in America. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you people the truth so you can understand what I'm saying. Here in America, you will see Americans die on the streets at the hand of their government. You will see Americans persecuted on the streets, in cities and in towns and in countries at the hand of their government. Do y'all hear what I said? You're going to see people choose sides. And it's not going to be what you call the Civil War. They're going to choose sides with the New World Order as opposed to common people, because the New World Order can provide them with a lifestyle at least able to eat, whereas you can't provide them with nothing. You're going to see chaos taking place right here on the American soil. A lot of people worry about all these wars that are going on in these foreign countries. Well, get ready for a war that's going to be in your own backyard. This is the reason why you need to prepare. Oh, Pastor, I don't believe that. I don't believe none of this stuff. No, everything continue as they were. I don't believe it. It'll work out. It'll all pan out real good. And you know, everything will return back to normal. How long you been singing that tune? And still ain't nothing panned out. Have you noticed that this week is worse than last week? And have you noticed that this month is worse than last month? And have you noticed that with all of the education and with all of the instruments and with all of the access to all the data in the world and with all that knowing, satellites up in the orbit, computers all over the place, our country still is broke and can't solve nothing. But China has been stacking gold to the point that now they are the #1 gold holder in the entire world. Get ready to speak Mandarin. Get ready, because China is going to become the new world's reserve currency. You know why? Because they got money and we don't. We are $2 to $3 trillion in hock to them. And boy, do y'all understand what's going to take place if China calls the debt on the United States of America? First thing they're going to do is they're going to throw all them worthless pieces of crap called T-bills out on the world market. And you're going to wake up the next morning because the people at the grocery stores overnight are going to be making price changes. And you're going to see a loaf of bread go from $1 to $10 to $50 to $100. And don't tell me you can't do it, because it took 1/10 of an ounce of gold. Did y'all hear what I said? It took 1/10 of an ounce of gold. Today's prices is about $160, $170 for 1/10 of an ounce of gold to buy one loaf of bread in Zimbabwe. And do you know that we're following the same policies as Zimbabwe is? And this happened in our lifetime and in our time. You know the reason why Americans don't know nothing too much? Because, you know, we're too busy being entertained. We don't care about what's going on in other countries because we don't think it's going to come over here. And as long as you got your American controls news media who determines what they're going to put in front of your eyes and what they're not going to put in front of your eyes. I mean, after all, do you know Tom Cruise and whatever his wife name? Don't you know, man, their divorce is final. And you get that on every major network until you're inundated with a bunch of foolishness and nonsense. While the whole time you don't know that the U.S. has just got finished moving the whole fleet right off the Gulf Coast over there. Right off the coast over there in Palestine. Getting ready to wage a serious war. What can you do? Maybe you people have answers. Because, you know, sometimes I just want to literally just take my hat and just throw it in. Sometimes I just want to throw the thing in. But you know what stops me? Every single week, one more person contacts me and say, thank you, Pastor Dow. Do you know what else they do? They go to my YouTube page and they look down on the right-hand side and they see all these people that I've favored as people they should listen to. They go over there, they subscribe to them, they get educated, and they go, I can't believe I've been blind so long. Well, you people need to stop holding a very, #1, high and lofty opinion of yourself. That's the first thing you need to do. And then you need to stop charging the people who are doing the work, who are actually showing you how to get this thing done, who are actually telling you the truth. You need to get that mess out of your mind and stuff of being envious toward them, being jealous towards them, and try to just practice a little bit of humility to where you can learn something and then you can prepare your own household and save your own house. How about that? How about that? But like I said, I want to throw in the towel. I want to throw in my hat all the time, but once a week, at least once a week, I get one, sometime maybe two people that contact me by private message or they call on the telephone, and you could tell the joy that is in their heart, while also coupled with sadness, because they didn't understand that they were deceived by the religion of Christianity. They were deceived by Messianic Judaism or Messianic Jews. They were deceived by the social and political system here in America. They were deceived and did not even know what real money was. They had gotten so tired. And then they threw in the towel. Then they turn around and clicked on me, listen to me, and they go, wow. That's the only reason why I keep making these videos, because just one more person at a time. So when should I stop? When should I stop? Huh? As long as one person is waking up, that's good enough for me. And that's the truth, and that's the truth straight way.